Alright, welcome back to another Dragonfable challenge video. Today we'll be doing Dance of the Stars. So we'll be fighting against a duo of Elzine and Etaos. Now Elzine is the tomboy person, Attilia, I think. The race is called Attilia. And the Etaos is the sheep looking guy. I don't really know, I keep forgetting the name of Etao, so you know what? I'm just gonna call them Tomboy but and Sheep guy. Cause really, Etao, if you go into a fight later, he looks like a sheep. So let's go with that for naming for now. Okay. So let's first discuss the bosses mechanic. The bosses, both of them do null damage, by the way. So generally, you want to have an all resist build. You want to be using an all resist build here. Um, so this is the build I'm going with. I'm going with to use Paladin for this class. That's because the bosses have very potent healing. And I'm going to talk about that later on in detail. But first, just know that I'm going to use the Paladin for this challenge, which is why for the ring, right, I'm not going to use Defender Dragon Ring. I'm going to use Frostbreaker Ring. This gives us a lot more BPD. Not only that, Defender Dragon Ring gives us plus 5 all, and plus 5 all is not necessarily very good because it reduces the passive healing that I get from Paladin class. So generally, you want to go with things that have less all resist and a lot of minus health. So Frostbreaker Ring has a lot more BPD. So it doesn't provide any all resist, which might or might not be a good thing. So overall, I think it's better than Defender Dragon Ring just for the Paladin class. Because you can stack BPD when your Radiant Armament is above 2 or in the second or third phase. Okay, let's just talk about the why I want to use this class. Okay. Um, you have a choice between Technomancer, Shadow Hunter, and Paladin. So, Technomancer personally is not my choice of anti-heal classes. Because Technomancer, you start with 100 whiz. If you are doing like a story quest or something, yeah, Technomancer is really good because you can just like expand all your mana and then just deal a bunch of burst damage right at the start of the boss fight. But then in the boss fight itself, Technomancer need to go through a lot of loops at the start, and the burst damage at the start will be very low, and then you have to turtle a bunch and spam a bunch of skill because before you actually start to do significant amount of damage. So because of this huge sort of long build up phase at the start, I don't really like Technomancer. Next will be Shadow Hunter. And the reason why I prefer Paladin over Shadow Hunter for this case is because for this fight, the boss does void damage. So I will not be using Exalted Blaster Amalgam since this doesn't give us any all resist. We pretty much have to use Honda Legacy here. And Shadow Hunter only have minus 70 health resist. So if you are not using Exalted Blaster, right, then you are not able to prevent the bosses from healing completely. Yep, so that's why I prefer to go with Paladin. Paladin has a skill that as long as you use it in phase 2 or phase 3 of Radiant Armament, you are able to minus the boss's health by 100 and then prevent them from healing entirely. Sorry, plus their health by 100. Okay, I think let's just talk about the bosses now. Okay, so for the ship guy, he is basically your... Both of them are like your Artillery classes. What is that called? This tomboy guy does Reef Walker skills, and then the other guy does another skill set, Artillery Armor Gear set. I kind of forgot what the name is called. Yes, Cryptic. They does Cryptic skill set. Okay, so in detail, what this guy does is his rotation is something like that. He'll do 1x, 5x, 6x, 7x, 8x. So what are all of these like weird axes? I'll talk about it later on. So for all these axes, right, he will sort of cycle between 3 attacks, and then he will repeat each attack until some of it lands. Okay, any of the hits actually land, then he'll move on to the next attack in this rotation once he get an X turn. Okay, but otherwise he'll be using these regular attacks over here. So 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 correspond to these attacks. Alright, actually maybe I should like jot it down using the proper numbers. Okay, it'll be something like this. Okay, so he doesn't really have any kind of really potent debuffs. I guess he gets a plus 60 health, but that doesn't really matter too much. Most of the attacks here are just buffing himself. Okay, now this is where he debuffs you in his X turn. Turns where he does X attack, I mean. So first will be a DOT. Alright, there are three attacks. This is X rotation. The first one is a DOT attack. The second one is really bad because it does only a single hit, thankfully, but then it has 2 CD to all your skills. So this is an attack you absolutely must avoid. And unfortunately, he's going to keep repeating this attack until it lands. So that kind of sucks. I will still try to keep like dodging this attack though until he does a glancing hit against me or something. Because I don't want to have CD being added to my skills. And then the last attack honestly is not that bad. It's minus 60 bonus. Paladin already innately gives you a bunch of bonus, so I don't really care if this attack hits me. Okay, so honestly his kit is pretty standard, I would say. But he has a very annoying passive. Both of them have annoying passives. Now they have a stacking mechanic here. Each attack that does right on every turn gains them 5 paranoia or cutter. This is just the name of their stack, so you don't really need to care about that. But what this does is the ship guy will gain plus 2x crit for every point of stack they get. And then the tomboy will gain plus X boost every point they get. So this guy will essentially gain 10 crit every attack that he does, and then the tomboy will gain 5 boost every attack that he does. Alright, so um, yeah, sorry, Carter, okay, sorry, paranoia, Carter. Alright, essentially, um, Elzine, the tomboy, will start out with 50 cutter right at the start. And then the ship guy will start with 0 paranoia right at the start. The ship guy will increase his paranoia by 10 each turn. Sorry, by 5 each turn. But the tomboy will actually lose 5 cutter stacks each turn. Okay, so the cutter stacks actually grant the tomboy boost. So every turn that she does an attack against you, she will actually lose a bunch of boost, while the ship guy will actually gain a bunch of crit. I think 10 crit. Okay, so that's not very good for us because obviously we are doing BPE stacking, not NPM stacking. So the ship guy will eventually get to a point where he will start hitting through our BPD shield. Now, thankfully, Paladin has a lot of skills that reduces the crit of the target. So we are going to be able to sort of delay his crit stacking for quite a bit. But eventually, he'll get to a point where it's plus 100 crit. Uh, so there's a good chance that he will be able to hit us through our BPD shield. Okay, now let's talk about another passive of these two guys, these two bosses. So when there are stacks for the ship guy, if it reaches 50, if the paranoia reaches 50, or when the cutter reaches 0 for Elzine, for the tomboy, then they will nuke you. And this is their nuke essentially. Um, the ship guy will reset his paranoia stacks back to 0, and then the Elzine will reset her cutter stacks back to 50. So she'll reset to a bunch of boost. Um, she'll gain 50 boost right away with 50 stacks of cutter. Okay, so just watch out for this and keep track of their nukes. Okay, and both bosses actually have another passive, which this is actually the reason why I'm using Paladin for this challenge, is because when they get below 50%, they'll immediately do this attack over here, where they heal a bunch of health. So I need to inflict the plus health on them just before I bring them down below 50% health, so that they don't heal for anything at all. In fact, they will just essentially just waste 2 turns just to do nothing. So that's really good. That's why this card is really good for the challenge. Um, I think that's everything for the ship guy. Let's talk about Orzine next. Now, Orzine, although her crit is not very high, her attacks are more threatening than the ship guy, cause they do a lot of debuff against you. Let's talk about this later on. There's another additional section below, but I believe I already gone through. Oh wait, no, sorry. For the ship guy, there's another passive that it has. Orzine also more or less share this passive. So when the ship guy actually goes below 50% health or below 25% health, right, he will do a nuke against you. Alright, I think we'll first heal up, but then after that he will do a nuke against you, and then he will also gain plus 10x bonus or boost per turn. Alright, so um the ship guy will gain the bonus, while the Elzine, the tomboy, will gain boost per turn. So I think the ship guy is the more threatening of the two by far, because he stacks both crit and a bunch of bonus, which are a lot more detrimental to um, a defensive class. Conversely, Zion will just stack a bunch of boost. So although her attack will hit very hard, can just basically dodge a lot of them because she doesn't really have any bonus passives, and her bonus itself isn't really high, so you can dodge most of her attacks. I think that's all the passives of the two bosses explained. Alright, let's move on to Elzai's attack set. So his first attack is pretty innocuous, you just buff her. But, okay, her second attack, which she'll have a choice of two attacks. She'll use whichever attack depending on whether the attack 1 landed or not. So if her attack 1 landed, right, she'll add 75 bonus and 100 crit to herself for 5 turns. Okay, this is crazy. This amount of buff to herself is crazy. You need to avoid this at all costs, which is why you kind of need to avoid attack 1 here. Just make sure that she doesn't hit you or attack 1, or she'll get this crazy buff to herself. If she doesn't hit you, then she will just add 100 MPM to herself for 3 turns, which is relatively like innocuous, right? Because um, I'm just going to ignore her and go for the ship guy right at the start. So I don't really care if she raises her own MPM. She does raise her boost by 50 for 3 turns, but again, this is very easily mitigated by just stacking BPD. Her third attack is a plus health attack. Fourth attack doesn't really carry any kind of debuff, so you can just tank that. His fifth attack is really bad. You absolutely need to dodge this attack over here, cause this minus your boost by 50 for 5 turns. 5, okay. That's absolutely crazy. So just make sure to dodge this attack over here. Now her sixth attack is again another sort of choice between two attacks. He will do either attack depending on whether attack 5 landed or missed. So if attack 5 actually landed, she'll do a pretty large DOT against you. 500 DOT, by the way, that's a lot of DOTs. Interestingly, her two hits that trigger the DOT are very minor, but the DOT does a lot of damage, so you want to avoid this by just avoiding attack number 5. Um, Her other attack, if her attack 5 misses, is just a plus 50 all to herself for 5 turns. Honestly, this doesn't really matter too much, um, especially when I'm just trying to ignore her and go for the ship guy at the start. So I will just try to dodge this attack over here, and so that she can trigger this plus 50 all to herself, and then just essentially do nothing. Attack 7 is just another regular attack. So she does carry two very potent debuffs over here that you absolutely need to dodge. Alright, if you let these two attacks hit you, your run will be the success rate of your run will be lowered by a bunch. Because if she hits you with attack 1, right, she'll add 75 bonus and 100 crit to herself, which means that her following debuffs, her following attacks will all hit you, which is going to be really bad. So you absolutely need to avoid attack 1 of hers. Okay, um, I think I've explained all the passives already of both bosses. Both bosses share very similar passives, just the numbers are slightly bit different. One of them stack crit, one of them stack boost. Okay, and then one of them when they enrage they stack bonus, one of them stack boost. Okay, that's the only difference between them. All right, now there are two parties that will buff them constantly. You just need to know that there is a guy buffing the ship guy with plus 75 crit multiplier and plus 40 MPM every now and then. I'm not going to go into detail on when the buffs occur because that's complicated. Just know that they will more or less make a choice between these two. And then for the tomboy's buffer, right, she will buff the tomboy by 40 bonus or 40 MPM. And then she will just intermittently give her either one of these buffs. Now, whichever boss dies first, right, the buffer will actually sort of transplant their buff over to the remaining boss. So if I kill the ship guy right away, the buffer will actually give this 40 bonus to tomboy instead of the ship guy. So now the new boss, the surviving boss, the tomboy, will actually receive buffs from both these two buffers, which makes her a lot more dangerous. Alright, so I think that's everything I want to talk about. I think for this challenge, you really need to take down the ship guy as soon as you can, and then after that, you need to take down tomboy as fast as you can as well, because she's going to get a lot of buffs, essentially. Okay, I think we are ready to start the challenge. I'm going to the fight with a full BPD gear set. So this is the full BPD gear set that I'm going to use. And why is this the case? That's because you absolutely need to avoid the tomboy's attack 1. But it will be a waste to use a shield on turn 1. That's because the ship guy will basically not attack you at all. So if I use a shield, it's kind of wasted. Because this ship guy will not be attacking you essentially. So there's no point in using a shield. Instead, I want to use the minus bonus skill on Elzine. Yeah, okay. That way, her next attack will miss against me as well. And then I can just go into my normal attack rotations on the next turn instead of sort of wasting a turn to shield right at the start. Okay, let's just start. Now, the bad thing about this strategy is that you will essentially be going to the fight with less health. Let's see. Wow. Should we just shield up? Okay, what's the amount of health for our regular build? Let me just take a look here. 2655. Okay, what about our BPD stack build? Death Knight Amulet. Crown of Damocles. With this build, it's 60 less HP, I think. That's fine. I think let's just start the challenge. So our pet dragon has these stats. Interestingly, both of the boss are actually stunnable, which is why I have a point in mischief. Now I have a point in assistance also. Points is assistant, I mean also, because the bosses have shields. Elza has an MPM shield, and then the other ship guy has a BPD shield. So that's why you need a bit of assistance with a dragon. Okay, I think I'm ready to start. There's no need to stun Elza for now. Let's just use a shield right at the start. And then we'll either give ourselves 50 bonus or we'll do a lash attack. Let me think which is better. Do we have enough bonus? 140 BPD. I don't think we have enough bonus. So we need a dragon scalp. Okay. We need to use Radiant Armor now. Now, Etao will just do a regular DOT attack, which is completely fine. We have 165 BPD, so we need to use a beam attack here. Okay, I missed. That's fine. Okay, that's his DOT attack. His next attack carries plus 75 bonus, so there's no use dodging the attack. In that case, I guess I can switch over to my DM ring. Because I have a huge DOT on us, and Etao's next attack is going to hit us anyway, so there's no point in using the frostbreaker ring. We'll just hit him, continue hitting him normally. We'll hit him with prismatic strike, I think. Just make sure that our life for eternal peace is equipped. Okay, it is equipped. No, it didn't proc. That's annoying. She dodged it again. Wow. Oh, the attack actually hurt quite a little bit. Okay, let's go back to our regular BPD stack. Now, Alliance's next attack is just gonna be a nuke. His next attack is gonna be an attack that adds my CD. Oh man. Should I just do Dawn Slide on him? But he will just keep repeating the attack until it lands, which is a bit annoying. But I need to sort of. I need to. I think it's better to just use Dawn Slide on him. Let me think. Should I loot? Elzine doesn't really have a lot of crit, so let's just not bother with her. Let's continue hitting Etao. Elzine's next attack is just a regular attack. Still need to use a beam attack against Etao. Nice, he landed. Oh wow. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay. He missed, so he's gonna continue to do this attack. Elzai's next attack is a minus 50 boost for 5 turns. So let me think. She only has 28 bonus. I think we need to equip Crown of Damocles here. We absolutely need to dodge her next attack. But let me think. I need to use a minus crit attack on her. I can just stun her still. I'm going to use my pet dragon to stun her. Because I shouldn't let her to do this minus boost attack. I will try to delay it. Let me think. Should I use Aura of Light here? I don't really have attacks that can minus Elzine's crit. I just realized. I used all of them on Etao, which kind of sucks. Man. Oh man. Should I go to Radiant Armament here? I need to use Seal of Courage on Elzine right now, so that I can lower her crit. The thing is, I don't want to lower my boost by a lot. This is our only minus crit attack. I'm definitely not going to use the other one. That would be very stupid. So, you know what? I'm just going to switch over to our full BPD gear set here. River of Compromise. F9 Amulet. Crown of Damocles. Actually, Paper Core will be fine. Alright, how much BPD do we have? 163. That's not enough. That would be super risky. But I don't really have any other choice. I just realized she has very high um she has very high NPM, so there's no point in hitting her. We have 178 BPD if we go into the next radial armament phase. That's not enough. Actually no, that I think that's perfectly enough. We need to go into the next phase now. Unless or else we will not be able to avoid Elzai's next attack over here. Okay, let's do it. Our glad for Eternal Peace hasn't proc for very long. That's kind of annoying. Okay, let me check how much luck we have. We have 17 luck. Okay, so if we use Ribbon of Compromise, we'll get 1 additional luck. That will put us over the BPD amount that we need to dodge Elzai attacks completely. Let's use Radiant Armament here. Nice, it proc. Okay, and then we need to continue using Beam Attack. Wow, he keeps missing our attack. Sorry, our attacks keep missing against him. Okay, we got hit by the EOT at full strength. That's fine. Okay, let's go back to our regular gear set over here. Elzai's next attack will just be a regular attack, and she gives herself plus 50 all. That's completely fine. Meanwhile, he's still on his 2-turn CD skill. Let me see. I think he will definitely hit us on the next turn. We need to use Aura of Light here. We still have 1 turn of Neuron Discharge on us. I'm pretty sure he will hit us if his bonus is back to regular levels now. Let's just use Aura of Light here. And then his BPD shield is gone, so we can just do our regular thing. Do our regular tail dash. Oh wow, that hurts a lot. Okay, what was that? What was that? Oh wait. I think that was his nuke. Holy crap. I'm lucky I can't dodge that. Oh, wait a minute. We took the nuke hit on. Okay. Anyway, Elzai just did this attack. Elzai's next attack will just be a regular attack. His next attack will be a +2 CD attack. We cannot heal it now. Use Solemn Bow or something. We can't heal right now. This adds 20 HP to us. In that case, we should use like a partial healing gear here instead of our current gear. I kind of want to stun Elzai because we are going to go into a healing gear here. Oh no, he has plus 50 all. I don't think it's wise to stun her. Let me think. If she has plus 50 all, what do I do? We can stun him, I guess. She has 28 bonus. Should I use Crown of Damocles? I don't think it'd be wise. Let's just use our pet dragon to stun him. I want to delay his next attack. So frostbreaker ring is fine. We need to go into partial healing gear here. Frostbreaker is fine. Slimy necklace. Slimy necklace. Let me think. I guess slimy necklace is fine. Waste wanderer's cloak. No, I think parallel chaos would be better. We will heal for lesser, it's fine. Waste wanderer cloak is not fine. Need to switch over to Elpis. Or maybe even Unel protectorate. Because I want to give myself a bit of BPD. We should switch over to Wilmore's helm. Since we are stacking BPD, I don't really care about the other stats. And then instead of Chronomancer's Crobash, I want to use Ultimate Blinding Light of Destiny. Okay, so we have a respectable amount of BPD here. We can use Val right now to heal up a bunch. Okay. Let's just use Val here. Okay, I need to stun him now. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, I need to switch back to our regular gear set here. Now, Elzine is going to do her little attack over here again. How many beat? With bound. Okay, she won't do her nuke on the next turn yet. She's going to do this attack over here. Meanwhile, he is still on this attack. We need to absolutely dodge Elzine's next attack. She has 68 bonus. Oh man, it's going to be super difficult to dodge her attack here. Oh man. We have our Dragon's NPM shield. We can stun her just to delay it. But we will be kind of wasting a turn here. We need to use an NPM stack. She has 68. I won't have enough NPM, I don't think. Oh, that sucks. BPD stack will not be good either. Should we do? I'm going to use gear that gave us a very high amount of both either BPD or NPM. So we're going to use Death Knight Circlet here. Paper Core is fine. Parallel Chaos is not fine. I need to switch over to Death Knight Amulet here. Just use a dodge gear. Waste Wanderer Cloak is not fine. We need to switch over to either Crown of Damocles or Hide Behind. I'll go with Crown of Damocles. Actually, no, we'll go with Hide Behind here. Proteus Symbiote Helm is fine. Then this thing is fine. Okay, we need to first use Prism on Etao, and then we'll use our Dragon's NPM shield. Wait, but Etao might add 1 CD. I just realized that Etao, his bonus is not very high, so we can try our luck here. He only gonna do 1 hit against us, so there's a good chance that we can dodge it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that our Glyph for Eternal Peace is still up. Okay, nice. And then I'm gonna use Prismatic Strike. Okay, I need to use our Dragon's PM shield. Oh my god, thankfully it missed. Okay, nice. This at plus CD attack missed. Or else our radiant armor will not be available, and that will suck a lot. Because it will go with the 5-turn cooldown. Okay, so she just did this attack over here. We can switch back to our regular gear set. How many inner light do we have? I don't think I should use Seal of Salvation now. I need to go into tier 3 Radiant Armament. I don't want to accidentally bring him below. Hmm. Oh my god, we might just bring him below accidentally. Hopefully not. Uh, oh my god, he's 51.3. I should not attack him right now. Because if I attack him, he will go below the health threshold. And we don't have the pet's tail lash on him, so that's actually better for us. I think we'll just give ourselves overcharge something. And just need to pass the turn right now. Maybe you can use a lash attack on Elzine, I guess. Okay, Elzine is going to nuke us next turn. Oh my god. How did she manage to hit us? Wait a minute. Oh my god. She just transitioned our Radiant Armament into the next phase. What the hell? What the frick is that? We are still in Radiant Armament, phase 3 of Radiant Armament though, but our Radiant Armament is on 5 turn cooldown now. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, we need to use Seal of Salvation right now. We need to use our full all resist gear set here. Because Elzine will do a nuke against us. Elzine is at 5 with cutter stacks. So she will go to 0 next turn. Now we need to use Seal of Salvation here. Let's see if there's anything amiss first. I don't think there's anything amiss. Let's just use it now, and then we'll use our pet dragon to transition him into the next phase. Okay. I cannot hit him with Tail Lash because he has this stupid avoidance. So let's just use a beam attack against him. Wait, I wasn't. Oh, she's gonna nuke this turn. She hasn't nuked yet. Okay. I guess we all just Aura of Light will do. Okay, Elza just did this attack. So her next 2 attacks will be nukes without any kind of debuffs. I kind of lost track of his rotation though. I think Aura of Light would be better here. He'll just basically spend 2 turns doing essentially nothing. Uh, we should have enough bonus to hit through it. Life of Eternal Peace. Life of Eternal Peace, okay. Then he still have very high MPM, so we cannot hit him normally. Now Elza will nuke us here. Okay, that hurt a little bit, it's fine. Okay, now our shield has ran out. Now Elza's next attack will be a huge nuke, but we kind of need to take it. Cause otherwise we wouldn't have any shields for this attack 5 over here. We absolutely need to dodge attack 5. We'll just sort of face tank her next attack here. Her next attack is this attack over here. What should we use now? We'll use our all resist gear here. We need that. There's no use BPD stacking now because our Radiant Armament has run out. I guess we can use a stun against him. Oh, he has plus 300 immobility. What should we do? We can use Seal of Courage here or Elzine. We don't really need a lot of boost right now. Or we can try like Oh wait, we cannot hit Elzai now because he has stupid Reef Shield. Uh, Crushing Light will do nothing against him. Sea of Courage. He already have a bunch of minus crit. Wasabi, Sword of Eternity. Wasabi. Just a regular kunai, summon kunai will do. Just to debuff him by a little bit, I think. Again, Seal of Courage should not be a bad choice here. I think just summon kunai will do. Apply for Eternal Beat. I guess we need to tank Elzai's next hit. Is there any like damage reduction skills? I don't think I have. Never mind. Let's just use this against him. Okay, and then we'll need to use Tail Dash against him. His minus 20 all still lasts for a few turns. Okay, hurts a little bit, it's fine. He will just try to drink another potion. Wait, hold on, what was that skill? I think that's his plus CD skill. Oh my god. Oh. We have a bunch of health resist on us, so we cannot drink a health potion here either. Wow. That was a huge waste of Summon Kunai. I should have used that right now. Now I can't even shield against Elzai's next attack. Here. Holy crap. Elzai's next attack is going to minus of 50 or boost by 50 and we can't even shield against it. Bro. Wow. That really sucks, dude. That really sucks. You need to drink a MP potion here or something, man. Wow. Okay. You need to continue hitting him. He still have a minus all debuff on him. Okay, we got Strength Strike on us. Sealed Salvation. Purge External Effect. I don't think it will purge the Paladin effect. Psychic Break and Strength Boost. We need to slowly wait for the Sealed Salvation to just run out. And there's no point in hitting them here because our thing is super low. Elzai next attack will be a pretty strong DOT attack, but we can cleanse that using Wasabi. Meanwhile, his attack, I have no idea what his attack is. What did he just do against us? Since our boost is so low already, we might as well just hit him with this. Oh man, I don't know. What should we do? We'll barely be able to do any damage now. Should we just shield? It's, it's kind of a waste to shield the next attack though. But if we hit him, we'll barely be doing any damage. We need to leave our shield for this attack over here. Oh, wait, actually we have Dawn's Light for that. The thing is, this doesn't minus her bonus by a lot. She'll still be able to hit us here. We'll need our Holy Aegis. I can't use it right now. Her MPM has run out, so I guess we can just use this chance to stun her. Now I'll be barely doing any damage, so there's no point in wasting my attacks here. Let's just stun her, I guess. We use Crushing Light here. Life for Eternal Peace, okay. Or maybe even Dagger of the Amulet. I don't need Life for Eternal Peace on her. Okay. Then we need to nuke him or something. Because he still have a huge minus 20 all on himself. Yeah. Let's use Nova on him. Okay, that's good damage. Okay, what was that? Wait, that did nothing against me. Did he buff himself? Oh, he just reverted back to this attack over here. Okay, so Elzai's next attack will be this one. Then his next attack will simply be one of these three, but I don't know which one it's going to be. We still have to turtle for one turn. Now, should I use Prismatic Strike and just take Elzai's next hit? Yeah, let's go with that. Elzai's next hit is not that bad, it's just a DOT that is really, really bad. We'll take Elzai's next hit. We'll switch over to... We're already using the proper gear set. Let's use Glide for Eternal Peace here. We'll use Prism against him. I hope I don't die here. We're going to receive quite a lot of damage. I think we should be okay. Oh my god. He has a bunch of BPD. I completely forgot. Okay, Elza's next attack again will hurt a lot. Okay, actually it does not hurt a lot. It's the DOT that will hurt a lot. Oh my god, is that his new? Holy crap. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Okay, we need to immediately just use this wasabi thing. The thing is, if we use this, will we be able to tank her next attack? Her next attack will be fairly strong. Only plus 20 boost. It's not a lot, I guess. We still have a huge minor plus health aura on us. I just realized that. Should we use Aegis now? We can use Dawn's Light on her so that she misses us. She has 68 bonus though. It's not likely that she'll miss us. No, I think her bonus has ran out already. I can use Dawn's Light here on her, but the DOT will hurt a lot. We can use this to cleanse our DOT effect, but we'll be essentially healing for nothing. Can we tank her next attack though? I really don't think so. And I don't know what his... What did he just do against us? I think his next attack is this attack over here, and this attack does plus 75 bonus. This attack is fairly strong. I don't know if I can tank it, man. I kind of want to use Holy if he's here. His next attack will be this attack over here, which does fair amount of damage, so I don't really think I can tank it. Let's just turtle. We'll use BPD gear set here. Oh, sorry, NPM gear set. We'll use an NPM stack. Hide behind. And Lance or Alter. Lance or Alter. And then we'll go into... Wait, but the DOT is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, I guess we can't do that. We shouldn't use Kitty Glove Pipe either. We have a huge DOT on us. The DOT is actually really, really strong. I guess we should just switch to Lance of Water. That should be enough MPM. This should be enough MPM. No, his next attack has a ton of bonus. I don't have a choice here. 68. She has plus 40 bonus for 100 turn left. Let's just use it. I'll heal up on the next turn. Okay, I hope I don't die here. Wait, he did 3 hits against us. Oh, he just did this attack over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, his next attack will be the nuke. Oh, I completely wasted. We can use Wasabi now. Oh, this only gives us 6% max HP. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. She has 28 bonus. We need her next attack to miss us. We'll switch over to our regular build here. We'll use DM Ring. And then we'll use Dawn's Light on her so that she misses us, hopefully. Oh man. Our stuns have all run out already. We need to keep hitting him. Oh no, he managed to hit us. She's going to plus 75 bonus and a bunch of crit to herself next turn. Oh my god. Why do we only have 16 inner light? Oh, cause I just use the thing. She's not gonna hit us next attack, thankfully. So we can just take the chance to heal up. Yeah, let's just take the chance to heal up here. Wait, she's not gonna nuke us, right? He has plus 60 crit for 2 turns, but what is his, how many stacks does he have now? It doesn't really tell us. He has plus 50 bonus as well. Oh my god. Okay, we need to switch over to Billion Blaster Ring. We need to switch over the healing gear now. Rex Treasure. We cannot use Crown of Damocles, obviously. We should use Alpis here. Followed by Vilmore's Helm. Exalted Apotheosis. Okay, I think we already heal. Yeah, we use our Dragon Skill as well. Oh my god. What? Wait. Why did she do that? Wait, why did she do that? Oh, wait. No. This is her. She does attack. Oh my god. Okay, we are so screwed, dude. Her next attack will be to add health, a bunch of health to us. We need to just kill him right now. Okay, the next attack will hurt a lot because he has a bunch of crit and a bunch of bonus. Let's first try to get rid of him. Her next attack will be a nuke. I need to use Aura of Light here to reduce the incoming damage to us. We have Mental Wound. Thankfully, this attack is Not that bad. We need to use aura in Etaos now. Okay, she has a ton of boost, so sorry, a ton of bonus, so she will definitely hit us. We cannot use frostbreaker ring here. We need to use defender dragon ring, and then we're going to use aura of light on him. This will give us some damage reduction against the next attack. I think just a regular lash attack will do. Okay, she just did this attack here. The next attack will minus my boost by 50. But there's not much I can do to dodge it. I literally cannot dodge it. I just need to take it head on. I can try to use my heal to purge it. Yeah, I can use the purge next turn. Let's first use prismatic strike on her to try and lower her crit, because she has an insane amount of crit here. Okay, make sure life for eternal peace is active. Okay, just a beam attack will do, I guess. Okay, that's his strength strike. So our next attack is a fairly okay attack. The DOT is the one that is super strong. Actually, right, we can tank it. We can use the heal on the purge on the next turn. I think we will tank her next attack here. Hold on. No, that wouldn't be a good idea. Cause her attack after this will be a nuke. Her Rift Cutter stacks will be 0. Oh no, there's nothing we can stop her. We cannot really stop her. I think we first have to heal up, man. Oh my god, we have plus 60 health on us. Seal of Courage. I think this is the best option against her. I need to lower her next attack's damage. Wow, this will lower our boost by a lot as well, but I don't have a choice here. This will also lower her crit, so hopefully she does less attack. Okay. Yeah. Life for eternal peace. Okay, let's use this on her Seal of Courage. Yeah, we will barely do any damage against her. That's because of our minus boost. Just a regular beam attack on her will do. Okay, now we need to get rid of all this stuff on us using greater heal. She'll do a nuke attack against us, but there's nothing I can do here. Wait a minute. We still have strength strike on us, so yeah, we need to use heal to get rid of that. We need to be mindful that she's going to nuke us next turn. So, wait a minute. Is a nuke incoming? With Blau plus 20 boost. No, I'm pretty sure her Rift Cutter stack is got 0 already. So we need to use a half healing gear here. I guess Slimy Necklace is fine. Defender Dragon Ring. No, I need to switch over to Brilliant Blasto Ring. We'll switch over to our healing gear. Elvis. Right, Vilmore's Helm. Exalted Apotheosis. Okay, that's a good amount of healing. Then I think dash attack will be okay. Okay, that's continue. Okay, it's not too bad. Thankfully. We still have a minus 60 boost on us. It's not too bad because we have the minus 60 boost on her. Otherwise, it will hurt like a truck. Hit like a truck. Okay, I think her bonus is back down to regular levels, thankfully. She'll still do a little nuke attack on the next turn, so we still need to be careful here. But I think she still had the minus 60 boost on her, so we are good. Now, we are going to be doing 0 damage because we have minus 60 boost on us. Should we use Solemn Vow here? I think we should just drink a potion and increase our BPD here. Brilliant Bloodstone, Ogorex. Slimy Necklace. Slimy Necklace. I don't think that's very necessary. Let's switch over to Death Knight Amulet here, so that our defenses is pretty high. And then instead of Elpis, let's use Protectorate. Rumour's Helm is fine. Exalted Apotheosis is not fine. We need to use Blinding Light of Destiny. Okay, and then let's heal up here. Now we have a respectable amount of BPD for our next nuke. Okay, it's not too bad. But she just did this attack over here. She's going to do this attack. I need to absolutely make sure that this attack misses. She only has 28 bonus. What we can do is we can transition over to the next phase. But we have to transition to the next phase anyway. Our Radiant Armor is almost running out. So what we can do is switch over to our partial BPD gear here. We have 179. That's enough to completely negate her next attack. Okay. Instead of frostbreaker ring, DM ring will be good enough. We don't have any DOT on us. Never mind. Let's switch over to frostbreaker. This is already more than enough BPD. Okay, I need to switch over to Life of Eternal Peace here. Then let's use this on her. Now she shouldn't be able to hit us, because she still have a huge minus crit aura on herself. It's a regular tail dash will do. Nice. Okay, we need to switch over to our regular gear. Or we can keep using this gear set over here. Let me see, she only has 28 bonus, so she really shouldn't be able to hit us here. The problem is that we don't have enough charisma with this build. Now, if it's like this, we don't have enough BPD. Her next attack honestly just add a bunch of NPM to herself, so it's not that bad. We need to use Prismatic Strike on her. Glyph for Eternal Peace. Okay, let's use Prismatic Strike here. Now we need to use our dragon's bonus buff, because she's going to give herself a ton of NPM. Okay, she has 205 NPM. I pretty much need to use Lance for auto here. I want AA bonus. We need to use Lance of Auto special. Lance of Auto. I can hit her through her NPM shield. Now there is something I have to sort of keep in mind here. I can't really get her below right now, because our Seal of Salvation is not up yet. So that really sucks. Oh. We have no way of preventing her from healing. Damn it. I don't really have a choice here. I can just try and turtle, but I need to attack her, man. There's no way I can don't attack her. There's no way I can turtle for 15 freaking turns. There's no way I can turtle for 15 turns, man. Let's just hit her normally. I don't think we'll be able to hit her here, that's fine. We actually have about a 40% chance of hitting her still. She just did a minus health attack against us, okay? So she's gonna do a little mini nuke against us next turn. Now her bonus is back up to 68, so I kinda want to use Dawn's Light on her. Let's do that actually. Life for Eternal Peace. No, we need Lance of Auto. Okay, our next attack is a minus 50 boost attack. I need to first switch over to Life for Eternal Peace. She has minus 12 bonus. Okay, and then I need to use Radiant Armament here. We'll actually use the empowered version of it. Oh, she has 245 MPM. Holy crap. In that case, we need to use Lance of Auto here. Or else we'll not be able to hit her. Okay, and then we need to use Overcharge, because our dragon will not be able to hit her anyway. No, her ridiculous thing has ran out already. Her ridiculous MPM has ran out. Let's first use Solemn Vow here. The Dawn's Light has ran out on her. She's going to go back to 28 BPD. She's gonna use this plus 50 all attack against us, so honestly we don't really need to dodge that, because it's not really a debuff. Let's just use Solemn Vow on her. Wow, that's a lot of damage, holy crap. Just a regular dash attack will do. Okay, she has a bunch of... Wait a minute, she just did this attack over here. Wait, where is her plus 50 all attack? I'm so confused. Okay, I need to use Prismatic Strike against her now. This will lower her... This will apply a very big debuff on her. I don't think there's any need to use Seal of Courage now. Let's use Prismatic Strike. Make sure that Life for Eternal Peace is equipped here. Okay, see 70 inner light. Okay, now we need to use Outrage on her. Either Outrage or Nova. I think Outrage should be better. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna heal again, that's fine. Her next attack is actually this attack over here. We really need to dodge that, or else she will empower herself by a ton. We need to use our MPM shield, I think. She shouldn't be able to hit us through our MPM shield. And then we need to hit her hard here. Nova will do well, do fine. Wait. Huh? Oh my god, I completely screwed up her rotation. Oh my god, she just did this attack over here, which means her next attack is the nuke. Oh my god, I've just realized I have no way of dodging this attack number 1. Oh crap. Oh my god. That is really, really bad. That is really, really bad. We need Aura of Light. We need to debuff her. I think actually Seal of Courage is fine. Let's use Seal of Courage on her. I don't really care if my own boost is lowered. Oh, Dragon's MPM shield up again. Okay, use our Dragon's MPM shield against her. Yeah, I need to use my Dragon's MPM shield now. Aura of Light or Summon Kunai. We need to have an NPM stack here. So I think just switching over to hide behind will be good enough. We have 78. I think that's enough. That's enough to dodge her attack. We'll just switch over to DM Ring for safe measures, I guess. And then we'll use our Dragon's NPM shield. No! Oh my god, her bonus went up to 68. Oh my god. She could have hit us there and it would be really, really bad. Okay, thankfully she didn't hit us. Okay, this is where the RNG come in. I don't know when she's going to start using her plus bonus skill. When she's going to receive her plus bonus buff, I mean. And then if she receive that and I miscalculate my NPM, it would have been super bad. And I miscalculated my NPM last turn. Thankfully, she only had about, I would say, a 20% chance of hitting me. So both of the attack actually missed there. That was kind of lucky. Okay, the next attack will add 180 NPM to herself. So we kind of need to just use our dragon's bonus buff. Okay, just make sure that we are using our correct gear set. Okay, we need to use Scout here. Okay, she'll actually nuke us next turn. She has a ridiculous amount of NPM. Holy crap, that's insane. She still have a minus 25 all resistance on her. I don't really want to change that. I don't want to override that with a lower minus all. Let's just use Summon Kunai on her. I need to first switch over to Lance or Auto. Okay, or else we wouldn't have enough bonus. Now most of our attacks don't miss. That's fine. The point is just to inflict the debuff on her. I don't think a magic beam attack will. This attack have about. Let me just calculate. This attack has a 10% chance of hitting. So I honestly don't think that this will hit. It's fine. Okay, she'll do a nuke against us. Oh my god, it actually hurts so badly. What the hell? Why does it? Oh, because we are using frostbreaker ring. Oh man, okay. Okay, the next attack is just a plus 60 health attack, which isn't too bad. The next attack does hurt for a bit though. So I think we should use Dawn's Light on her. The thing is, it will very likely miss because of a stupid high NPM value. It's not that it will likely miss, but should I risk it? I don't think there's a need to risk it. We can very well just tank the next attack. The next attack isn't that bad as at 60 health to us. That's fine. Let's just use Prismatic Strike on her. We need to reapply the minus all effect. Okay, next attack is a mini nuke. So I think it's best to wait, hold on. Why does she still have a ridiculous amount of NPM? Oh my god, her wish shields last for one turn more. Now her next attack will hurt a lot. What do we do here? She still have a minus crit, right? Yeah, she still does. We can use Wasabi to heal, but I think it's better not to. What should we do? I don't really know what to do here. Our health potion has ran out. Heal 10% more HP. Heal 10% max HP. 9% max HP. Purge DOT. She has 28 bonus. pretty sure I will not be able to hit her next attack. We just need to use our most defensive gear set. I cannot use... Actually, no, we should use frostbreaker here. Let's go into a second phase of radiant armor. This will increase our BPD so that she's less likely to hit us. Let's first switch over to this gear set here. And then we'll use this. Now, most of the attack will miss. I'll just use Lance of Water, I guess. But most of the attack will actually miss here. That's fine. Oh, wow. Hey, wait. What? How did both of that hit? Okay, anyway, there's no point in using beam attack here. It will just miss. Okay, that's not too bad. I dodged most of it. Okay, the next attack is a -50 boost attack if it does land, so I need to absolutely dodge it. Now, thankfully, our NPM is back to a regular level, so we can use Dawn's Light here. And then she shouldn't be able to hit us anymore. Glide for Eternal Peace. Alright, let's re-equip this. And then let's use Dawn's Light on her. Okay, and then after that, need to reapply just Tail Lash, I guess. Nice. And then her next attack will be +50 all on herself. There's not much I can do in response to that. Aura of Light, I guess. Sure. Now we need to use our pet's most damaging skill on her, cause on the next turn she's going to give herself a huge plus all. I guess Fury. Yeah, she'll get herself a huge plus all, that's fine. Now her next attack is gonna be a mini nuke. It doesn't really do anything to you, so honestly I can just tank it. She has 28 bonus. I don't think there's any need to use Seal of Courage. Sword of Eternity. None of these attacks are really good. I kind of want to use Channeling Spirit here, just to heal a bunch. I will need to first increase my BPD. As long... Oh no, she's gonna go to 68 bonus next turn. I don't have any good attacks to use though. We need to use our Holy... Wait a minute. Oh no 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 no. I think we need to use Radiant Armor this turn. Or else we have no way of dodging her this attack here. Yup. We need to just use Radiant Armor now. Now I'm going to use this to empower our next attack. Unfortunately, she get a bunch of all resist. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I don't want to lose stacks. Okay. Never mind. Let's not waste our inner light here. Just a regular beam attack will do. Now she'll do a little mini nuke against us. Most of it will land. Oh wow, actually most of it missed. Okay, her next attack needs to be avoided at all costs. So the only way for us to do that, she still have a huge +40 bonus on her. The only way for us to do that is use the Holy Aegis. Now it's kind of a waste of Radiant Armament's third phase. But I don't really have the choice here. Let's just use Prismatic Strike. Holy Aegis. We need 218 NPM. This is more than enough. Okay, and just a regular Tail Dash will do. She's gonna go to this attack over here. Okay, she's gonna use a huge NPM buff on her next turn, so I need to use our Dragon Scout. We'll use Prismatic Strike against her, so make sure Glide for Eternal Peace is equipped. Alright. Okay, I think we should use Scout here. Or we can deal damage to her while she still have low NPM. Actually, do that. We don't necessarily need to deal a lot of damage to her on the next turn. She has 243 NPM. It's going to be very difficult for me to hit her even through my dragon's buff. So I should just turtle or something. Sea of Salvation is actually available again. I kind of just want to use the MP potion, I mean. Now her next attack is just a plus 60 health to us. That's why I want to take the chance to heal up. This gives us max 10% max HP. We should just use Wasabi on her or something. Let's switch over to our max healing gear set. Not max healing, our partial healing gear set. Wilmor's Helm. Exalted Apotheosis. And then let's use Wasabi here. Yeah, it will miss. That's completely fine. And then we need to use Dragon Scalp. Oh wow, there's a lot of damage. That is so much damage. Oh, cause she stacks her boost. Oh wow, she's at 285 NPM. That's crazy. And with a huge plus 60 health on us. Now the next attack is going to be a nuke. Oh my god. We have a lot of health though. We can tank the nuke. We need to use Aura of Light on her. Okay, first we need to switch over to our all resist gear. Not completely though. Definitely Defender Dragon Ring, but we should need to use Ogre Treasure instead of the other one. And then we can use Aura of Light here. Now it will most likely miss, but that's fine. Lance of Water. Okay, and then we'll use Aura of Light here. We just need to tank her next attack. Oh my god, it actually hit. We have plus 60 health, so there's no point healing. The beam attack will not work. So let's just give ourselves a boost. Okay, and next attack is a minus 50 boost attack. We kind of need to avoid that. She's back to 245 NPM. I think we can try to... We can use Channeling Spirit, but we have plus 60 health on us, so that wouldn't work too well. Let's use Solemn Vow here. The problem is that we need to switch over to this gear set over here. Then we'll go with Lance of Water. Lance of Water equip. Our bonus is still kind of low though. Her next attack honestly doesn't hurt a lot. You just need to avoid it, but I don't think there's any way of avoiding it. We'll just take it, I guess. I guess we can use the perk to sort of get rid of it. You'll try a beam attack here. You'll probably miss. That's fine. Okay, she's going to nuke next turn, so I kind of want to kill her right now. We have a minus 50 boost on us, but I think we should be okay. And then I'll switch over to a regular gear set here, and then I'll just use this. Nice. Okay. Honestly, this challenge, I would say it's medium high difficulty. I certainly don't think this is medium difficulty, but I don't think it's high difficulty either. There was a few times, because you are able to stun them, right? I sort of desync their rotation, and then I lost track of their rotation here. There was a point where before I killed the ship guy, where things was quite close, because my health was not down to like 400 or something. And then I lost track of their rotation, so I don't know when their nuke is going to occur. Now, thankfully, I have to say, um, before you kill the ship guy, right? Um, while Tomboy didn't have her um, annoying boost buff to her and the buff uh, granted to her by another buffer, before you take the ship guy down, Ozai doesn't really do that much damage. Okay, and also the ship guy deals very little damage as well. But um, after you take the ship guy down, Elzai does a crazy amount of damage, especially when she's average. Okay, I think what I could have done better on this fight. Remember, there was a time where my Paladin's minus health skill has a 15 turn cooldown. I should have just had turtled those 15 turns. Because she's especially dangerous when she's below 50% health. Remember, she keeps stacking boost while she's below 50% every turn. So I kind of did make sure that I had my anti-heal skill available first before I take her down so that she doesn't heal and then doesn't like prolong the fight. So what I should have done there is just to sort of suck it out and then just turtle um, and then wait for my plus health skills to finish cooldown. It's going to be 15 turns of arduous waiting essentially and turtling, but I think that's better than enraging her. I think in the enraged form she's very dangerous. Her skill does a lot of damage. But overall, I think this challenge, the hard part is mostly just taking the ship guy down. Once you do that, it's not that bad. Um, I would say medium high difficulty. Is there any mistakes that I did in this fight? Yeah, I did because I lost track of their rotation at a certain point. But apart from that, I don't think I made any major mistakes. Oh yeah, I did make a mistake. I sort of face tank the ship guy's nuke. Okay, I was lucky it actually didn't hit through my BPD. I didn't particularly have a BPD shield at that point, so I was kind of lucky there because if it critted, it would be really, really close. So that was the first mistake that I did. But the thing is, it's going to be very difficult to constantly keep track of their nukes, because you have to constantly check their stacks, and then like you need to check both of their stacks, and then you need to use their stacks to determine how many stacks of paranoia and cutter they have, which is very tedious to do. So I sort of lost track there. Um, yeah, but I guess you need to pay attention to that if you really want to clear this fight with more consistency. Again, I don't think this fight is high difficulty, it's medium high. Okay, I think that's it for this challenge. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.